Hello, everybody. My name's Heidi Leach. After 32 years in this world, it is time for me to start living. Um, I'm having gastric sleeve surgery, and I have been overweight all my life. I have 3 kids, so it's kind of scary, but at the same time, I am so ready. 7 years ago, I started this journey, and I was at 379 pounds. I have lost a total of 131 pounds. About 7 months ago, I decided to have gastric sleeve surgery. I have degenerative bone disorder and degenerative disc disorder, and with having that, I have a herniated disc in my back, and I have completely broke my tailbone from the rest of my backbone. I've had a few fractures due to it, and my doctor decided that the exercise was not the best option for me, as far as the more strenuous stuff that I had been doing, and that maybe I needed to look into having weight loss surgery to aid me in my weight loss journey. Um, so I signed up, and at that time I was 279 pounds, which was my 100-pound point. And since then, I've lost 31 pounds, and I got the call last week to have the surgery. Um, I went through so many doctors, and they deemed me as healthy as can be. I guess the working out that I had done had really made a difference in my life. But I had got down to 220 pounds, and when I started gaining back, I was concerned, and so I went to my doctor, and he said that the weight that I was gaining was muscle, and that was a good thing if I didn't have the degenerative bone and disc disorder. But because of my bone disorders, that it would be best for me to have the surgery, because otherwise I'm slowly just going to completely crush my bones. So here I am. There's a lot I want to get into, but I'm just not sure I want to get into it right now. So to keep it short and sweet, I just wanted you to get to know me a little bit. I'm 32. I have 3 children, Ashton, Brianna, and Christian. They're my heart. I'm married. I've been married for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years, July 3rd. I've been with my husband for almost 5 years, and it's been really tough for us with me being overweight. He wants me to be healthy as well, and he has really been my backbone through all of this. He's went with me to doctor's appointments. He has really just stood by me through everything. It's not always going to be an easy journey, but my number one thing, being that I'm still a post-op, that I want to let everyone know about is to just try to get all your appointments in as soon as you can. When I was first given my book, I had a list of stuff that I had to do, and they're like, oh, well, it'll be, you'll have plenty of time to do it. No, you won't. You think you have plenty of time. You have 1 year to get all the stuff on your list completed. And most of the stuff is the same for everybody. You have to have a cardiac exam, you have to have a mental exam, you have to have a pulmonary exam, and you have to be cleared of everything. By cleared, that means mentally, you can have mental problems. Don't think you can't. They just want you to be stabilized on medication to help you with those mental problems before you have your surgery. So it is very important to do that as soon as possible. And don't think that you can just go to your local psychiatrist and be seen. It has to be a board certified physician. I had to travel personally, almost 3.5 hour drive, and I was not expecting to have to drive so far. Luckily, my insurance does pay for everything I have to do pretty much. I did have to pay for a diet visit, which was $52, and they said at the day of my surgery I could possibly have to pay another $225, but that wasn't definite. I don't know why. So save. You will also have to have protein shakes and vitamins and minerals, and this is a lifestyle change. You will permanently be on vitamins and minerals. You will permanently not be able to eat a whole lot. Don't ever think that it's okay once you have surgery that everything's just gonna, the weight's just gonna fall off. No, this is a tool. This is something to just help you with losing the weight faster, because you won't be able to eat as much if you stick to the program. But if you don't, you can stretch your stomach out and even pop your staples. So that is something you need to think long and hard about before you have the surgery. Can I live with just eating no more than 4 ounces of food per meal? Can I live with drinking lots and lots and lots of water every day to stay hydrated? Because you will only be able to sip. You will not be able to gulp and guzzle anymore. You really need to do your research and make sure that this surgery is the one you want to have. After all, life is not a promise, and I know people that have said they had many regrets later about having the surgery, and they wish they would have just did it on their own. So that could be your own, your option. I'm one that's to each their own. Usually I think that weight loss surgery should be only due to medical conditions. It should not be something that everybody just goes and does because they're heavy set and they don't want to exercise and they don't want to eat right. They just want it to be over and have a quick fix. Well, guess what? This isn't going to do that at all. This is specifically just going to be a tool to help you eat less. It's going to cut your stomach down. It's almost like having a gastric bypass. It's a little less invasive. But all in all, it's going to be up to your doctors. And all in all, if you're not prepared physically ahead of time, you probably will not even make it past the clearances. Try to exercise, eat right, lose some weight on your own. If you can't do it on your own at all, then don't think this surgery is going to help you. This surgery is just to help you in what you're already doing, because you can't do it as well on your own. Maybe your stomach and your is too large and your metabolism is too slow. But to make this as short and sweet as possible, I just wanted to get this started and kind of document what's going on in my life as I go through this journey, so that way people can see my personal experience and know different views and points on the things that we go through in this lifestyle change. I know the one that's probably my favorite is these right here. They're called One A Day Women's Health. Being that I am a woman, I wanted to get something that was specifically for a woman, and it has just about everything you could need besides your iron, and I think I still have to get another B12 and a vitamin D, because I have vitamin D and calcium deficiencies. I will need some extra vitamin D and calcium, but everything's going great, and I'm proud of myself for as far as I've came, and I can't wait to go further. My main reason that I really decided to have this surgery was I took my daughter and my two sons to a carnival, and it had a lot of rides. And one of the rides was the Gravitron, which is the one that, you know, it spins you around and around and sticks you to the walls. And I went to get on it, and it was the one that didn't have the top on it. So when I went to get on it, I had to take this big ugly strap and go across and hook to the other side of me. And I could not hook it to the other bar. My legs were too fat. And that's sad, being that it doesn't even have to go across your stomach, which is supposed to be the biggest part of you. Which means that if it did, I definitely couldn't have put it all the way across. And it was really embarrassing have to go back down them stairs. To me, it was a walk of shame. And I never wanted to go through that again. It is long overdue to go ahead and have this surgery, and so therefore I'm going to have it, and I'm going to be happy with having it. I know it's not going to fix everything. I'm going to fix everything, and I hope you will follow me on my journey and see how things go for me and help be my motivation, because I think having someone there watching you makes you more accountable and makes you really want to do right and succeed, so that way you can show everybody, look, I am doing it and you can too. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Talk to you later.